There is currently a promotion and partnership between Instacart and Chase Bank. Depending on the type of Chase credit cards that you have, you can get free Instacart Plus membership as well as monthly or quarterly credits that you can use for free groceries. This video will show you how to use the Instacart credit for these select Chase credit cards. Using a search engine, if you just type in Instacart and Chase partnership, it should take you to this web page where you can see if you qualify for this offer. After you enter your eligible Chase credit card number as well as your billing address, you can click Activate Now. The activation webpage does describe which Chase credit cards are eligible for which promotional benefits. So for example, it states that the Chase Sapphire Reserve card and the JP Morgan Reserve card provides 12 months of free Instacart Plus membership, whereas the Sapphire or Sapphire Preferred cards offer a 6-month free membership. And then for the Freedom Flex, Freedom Unlimited, as well as a few other ones, offers 3 months of free membership. And then the second box outlines the types of credits that are provided depending on the card. So for example, with the Chase Sapphire Reserve and the JP Morgan Reserve, there is a $15 per month credit, whereas the Sapphire and Sapphire Preferred have $15 per quarter. And then some of these other cards have $10 per quarter of credit that can be used on Instacart. If you're new to Instacart, it is very easy to create an account. And once you are logged in, you can see the different types of stores that participate in Instacart. I personally prefer the stores that offer free pickup versus just delivery, because I honestly prefer to pick up my own purchases rather than having someone deliver it to my home. But that option is there for delivery if you would like to choose that convenience. Some additional information about how the credits work. The credit can be applied to any order amount. So for example, if you only spent $5 on your first qualifying order, a $5 statement credit will post to your Chase account when you're using the eligible Chase credit card and activated the offer. You can then use the remainder part of your credit from that month or that quarter in a later transaction, as long as it's still within that month or quarter. If you're a new customer, you might receive an offer of waived service fee with no minimum spend for your first 3 orders. Otherwise, you oftentimes have to spend a minimum of $35 in order for the service fee to be waived. Shown here is an example of how the credit might appear on your account. Unless you know that you for sure want to keep the Instacart Plus account membership after your free trial expires, I would recommend turning off the auto renewal function as soon as you join the Instacart Plus membership. To turn off the auto renewal of Instacart Plus, just go to your account settings, then select Instacart Plus, and then scroll down to the bottom to manage your membership. Even if you turn off your auto renewal, your membership will continue until the end of your free trial through your eligible Chase cards, and actually shows you the date of when your membership will end. I was a new Instacart customer that started using this program thanks to this promotion, and I encountered some miscellaneous situations that I wanted to share with you in case it might help you. So if an item that you ordered isn't available, you'll have the option of a substitution or a refund. Oftentimes the Instacart shopper will text you with an image of an alternative, and you can choose to accept it or decline it. But say you declined it, or maybe if you weren't around your phone when the shopper texted you, then they'll automatically refund you. At least that was my experience. And even if you do receive a refund and the order is now below $35 and you had to spend $35 to waive the service fee, I have personally experienced the service fee not being charged for my new order now being less than $35 because it technically wasn't my fault as a shopper. I didn't know that the product wasn't going to be available because it allowed me to add it to my shopping cart on the Instacart website. And so, yes, even if the total ends up being less than $35, in my experience, the service fee isn't charged due to the order being less than $35. Please be aware that if you return an item that you purchased via Instacart, the store may not be able to find the item in their computer system when they scan it to return it. This is more likely if you use Instacart at a store and purchase non-perishable items. So for example, say you go to a drugstore like Walgreens or Rite Aid and you purchased some lotion, sunscreen or something through Instacart, through the drugstore, and later you wanted to return it for whatever reason. So when this happened to me, the store was not able to find the item when they scanned it for the return. And this could be due to the fact that the Instacart shopper might have selected the wrong product. So for me, I was looking to purchase travel size contact solution. And of course, that had to be a specific size in order for it to be successfully taken on as a carry-on. And so I was looking for the travel size of under 100 milliliters per bottle. However, the Instacart shopper that completed the order transaction actually grabbed a bottle that was more than 100 milliliters, so bigger than the travel size that I was looking for. And so even though I was charged for the smaller travel size, I was given a larger bottle that was actually worth more. So when I tried to return it because it was wrong size and the product was still unopened and unused, the store couldn't get it to match the receipt because it was technically a different product because it was a different size. And also be aware that in that kind of situation, if you return an item purchased through Instacart, the refunded amount might be different than the purchase price. And that could be because the price charged for the exact same item via Instacart has actually a little bit of an upcharge, a surcharge to it compared to the store price. So for example, I encountered that when I bought an item at a drugstore via Instacart, the price on Instacart was $1 more than if I had just gone to the store in person and bought it myself. Some of the benefits that come from this promotion can be stacked, and I'll tell you what I mean by that. For example, if you have the Chase Sapphire Preferred card that comes with the 6 months of free membership, and you have the Freedom Unlimited card that comes with 3 months of free membership, you can activate them both on the activation page for the promo and now have a total of 9 months of free membership. However, something to keep in mind is that you probably can't stack 2 different cards of the same card type in the same account. And what I mean by that is if you and your partner, for example, both have the Sapphire Preferred card, your membership can't be extended to 12 months if you add both preferred cards to the same account. You might just have to create 2 separate accounts and apply and activate the card to each of these separate accounts. At least that's what I encountered when I tried to add the same card type but for different cards to the same account in order to extend the promo. But maybe that's just because some other error or issue that I ran into, but at least that was my experience that you couldn't add the same card type but different cards onto the same account and still get the benefit. I'd be curious if anyone else has run into this issue or this has gone well for them. If you do have multiple different Chase credit cards that are eligible for this promotion, I would recommend creating a spreadsheet to help you keep track of which cards you've used during which eligible period so that you can maximize the benefit and don't accidentally forget to use it before the credit expires. So this is an example of a spreadsheet that I had created. I created multiple Instacart accounts because there were multiples of the same card in my family of the same card type. And so in order to maximize the benefit for these cards, I had to create separate accounts and apply these same card types across the different accounts in order to not duplicate them. Be sure to check your favorite airline or hotel online shopping portal to see if there are additional points you can earn by going through the shopping portal to the Instacart website. For example, when I initially signed up and made my first Instacart purchase, there was actually an offer on the Alaska Airlines Mileage Plan online shopping portal for a 400-mile bonus for my first purchase. So that was a great way to just earn extra miles for free. Some key takeaways about this Instacart and Chase partnership. You can stack the free months of Instacart Plus membership. And what I mean by that is, say you have the Chase Sapphire Preferred card that comes with 6 months of free membership, and you have the Chase Freedom Unlimited card that comes with 3 months of free membership. You can add both cards to the same account and now end up with 9 months of free membership, because the 6 months from the Chase Sapphire Preferred and the 3 months of free membership from the Chase Freedom Unlimited can be stacked together. And so in that sense, you can add multiple cards of different types to the same Instacart account in order to stack that benefit. If there are multiple cards attached to your account, be sure to select the correct card as your payment type for a particular transaction, where you would want to use the corresponding credit to be applied. And along with that, I would recommend using a tracking system so that you are using the credits during their eligible period in a correct fashion. And unless you want to continue with the membership after it expires, after the free trial expires, I recommend turning off the auto renewal so that you don't get a surprise at the end of being charged for continuing the Instacart Plus membership. And if it's your first time using Instacart, I would recommend going through an airline or hotel shopping portal so that you can collect extra bonus points that can be stacked on top of the benefits that you're already receiving with this promotion. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.